Howdy everyone, this is Nutz, and you're watching episode 28 of Kleines Land. Hopefully you'll stick around to see what happens. Howdy, 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 how are you guys doing today? Oh my goodness, I tell you what, we are prepping Field 3 for some lime. Oh man, I tell you what, I got a tingly feeling all over. Oh, we are going to have such the harvest coming up here. It just makes me feel great on the inside, and hopefully you feel great too. Oh boy, I tell you what, we're gonna do it. We are gonna do it. All right, let's get that rocking and rolling. Get this back up to par. Oh man, so I was out here. I was cultivating this field. It was feeling good. It was feeling great. So much so that I just decided, you know what? I'm gonna take on a cultivating contract. So we picked up a contract on Field 1 for cultivating. Oh man, a couple extra bucks in our pocket, why not? I think it's only going to end up being 700? 700 something or other, I don't know. I could look, but you know what, gall darn it, I should have remembered, so I guess I'm just going to punish myself here. Oh man, I tell you what, this is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. Oof. And also a little sad, not gonna lie, a little sad that this is gonna be the last hoorah. But you know, it's gotta come to an end. It has to come to an end. That's just the way things go. Things don't last forever, even if you kind of wish they did. Oh, like this lime. I really wish this lime would just last forever, but I have a bad feeling that I'm going to run out and I'm not going to be able to finish this. Oof. Alright, well, let's see if we can do some trickery here. Go like this. Nope, nope. Well, that's not working. Alright, a little swerving. Get this last little bit. Oh yeah. Got it. Well, that shouldn't have happened, but it did. Oh man, so this is great. This is absolutely great. I was trying to think of what can we do to make this special, to make this last go around just absolutely phenomenal. And I don't want to make it sound like I don't know what I'm doing, because I don't want you guys to know that I really just don't know what I'm doing here. But, you know, was it maybe we buy a special planter, a special seeder? Do we buy a commemorative tractor? I mean, what do we do? What do we do? Oh, I got stuff in my bucket yet. Okay, well, let's take and just set this right up over here for the time being. There we go, perfect. Ooh, got caught there for a second, but you know, oh man, maybe just putting on my weight would be a good idea. I think I actually left that out front here, and I don't think I ever put it away. Yep, there it is, right where I left it. But, you know, the more I thought about it, the more I realized that we got to where we are at right now by the tools and implements that we have currently. We don't have anything special. Nothing over the top fancy. Everything we got would be considered, I don't know if you'd call it starter equipment. Yeah, I guess it's safe to say I could consider virtually everything that we've been doing on this farm, with all the equipment, virtually starter equipment. Unless you are doing a challenge yourself, where you are trying to play with under 100 horsepower implements, tractors, harvesters, what we actually have would be considered starter equipment. And that's awfully neat. It's awfully neat that we were able to go ahead and do all this with, like I said, essentially starter equipment. And to make $1 million along the way, make a go at it, and do things right, it really just kind of blows my mind. It blows my mind. Now, taking a look back at my notes here, one of the really crazy things to think about is that it took us several days in game here, which equals out to several episodes in real life, of just hard work prior to us even getting halfway to our $1 million goal. Jeez, I lost it here. Give me just 1 second as I'm sneaking a peek real quick. Let's see here. It wasn't until day 17. We're on day 22 right now. Let me double check that. Actually, technically, we're on day 23, but we always are counting the day prior. So it wasn't until day 17 in game until we actually got to the halfway point, which was over halfway to 22, 23. 22, I think, was when we actually had it. So I'm not going to lie. There were chunks of time in here, and you guys heard me talk about it. I shared it with you that I really was questioning what I was doing here. I was really questioning, was this the right move to take up this challenge? Hard times. Hard times is the best way to think about it. And, I got some pretty positive reinforcement, some encouragement from several members of the community, and I really, really appreciate it. The ability for us to get to our goal of the $1 million and all the animals. We don't have all the animals yet. We will very quickly, though. I kind of look at it as a group win, a group victory, because if it weren't for you guys talking me off the ledge, I don't think we would have been able to get to this point. I really don't. So to all of you with the positive reinforcement, the encouragement to keep me going, I thank you. I thank you a lot. Yeah. I consider this just as much of a victory for you guys as it is for me. Alright, so I think what I'm going to go ahead and do here, guys, is I'm going to finish up this field. Yep, we got the contract on field 1 done. I think I'm going to finish up this field right here. And then I think I'll probably go ahead and jump into a little time lapse of me seeding one of the other fields. So I guess hang tight, hold on, and get ready. Welcome back, everyone. As you just seen, we had bought a load of cows, and as you can see right now, we are buying another load of cows. If you remember, we had a total of 47, I believe is what it said. We got 6 cows in the back of this thing. I think that's just, considering that I originally had said we need to fill up every last animal stall, and I backed out and changed it from 200 to 50. I think we should have more cows than any other animal. So there. Oh man, I know it was kind of a mess up on my part originally, but I think now at this point it's not gonna hurt us if we get a couple extra cows above and beyond what I said we were going to do. So here we go. There's 50, 51, 52, 53. Confirm. Booyah. We got it. We got it now. You might be telling yourself, let's disconnect that and get out of here. We did it. We got all the animals. Oh my gosh, put that chainsaw away. Gus, sorry, Gus. You might be telling yourself, we got ourselves all of the animals. No. If you remember before, I had sold some pigs a couple episodes ago to buy more cows. Well, the pigs haven't reproduced quite as fast as I was hoping, so we still have a little bit of time left. Now, am I going to wait? I don't know. I'll probably go ahead and take care of the cows. Maybe that might boost the reproduction rate. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll go ahead and play that one by ear. Let's get out of here real quick. They're looking at me funny. All right, so like I had said, I think it was a couple episodes ago again, what we're going to do is we get out of the way. We got rid of our Swiss Army weeder. Well, that means we bought this guy. And what we're going to do to prep the fields, prepare the fields, however you want to look at it, is we are going to preemptively, get out of the way, preemptively spray the fields with herbicide. Now, by doing this, all right, let's see if this works. Yeah, there we go. By doing this, we will eliminate all possibility of weeds popping up. So if I wanted to speed time up, let's say, it's not going to matter because we will have taken care of the weeds prior to them even getting there. Now, this is one thing that I really wish worked on seasons, at least to a degree. I could get behind, you know, okay, for growing stages, maybe you have to spray it once per growing stage and then the weeds won't come. Okay, I can get that. But it is so gosh darn aggravating when I try and do seasons. And get out of the way here, get out of the way. And what ends up happening is I'll go ahead and I'll spray my field, and then like the very next day I'll have weeds pop up, or even later on in that day I'll have weeds pop up. It is super, super aggravating to me. So that'd be kind of neat if that changed a little bit. I don't know if it will or won't, but at least we got something to look forward to. I know I do. I'm super stoked. Oops, watch out for that tree. Watch out for that tree. Alright, take it. We'll kind of fold this up a little bit, scoot across, get over to this next field. Let's see here. Watch out. Go for it. There we go. And then unfold this back up. Yeah, so I mean, we're rocking. We're rolling. Oops, we're going too far too fast. Oh my goodness, back up now. So I guess this would be a good time. Comment down below. How many of you guys out there do this, or have done this, or like doing this? I guess it's a multifaceted question. What's your preference? Do you think this is cheating? Do you think this is not realistic? Do you believe that you should wait till the weeds pop up first? Um, I, myself personally, I normally don't do this until I'm farther along in a gameplay. Biggest reason for it is a mechanical weeder costs as much as it costs to weed, and that's it. Anything else, and you know, gosh, mechanical weeder is just a one-time purchase. So therefore, if you're paying attention and you don't let your weeds grow up too high, it's cheaper. This guy right here is one of those scenarios where it is not cheaper by any means. The only thing that you are doing here is you are essentially weeding when it's convenient for you. Think of it this way. How many times have I gone ahead and come back to you guys middle of the night, next day, something like that, and I said, well, you know what? The weeds popped up around, I don't know, midnight, sometime in there, and I had to stay up and I had to weed. By doing this right now, like I said, this is weeding on my time and my terms. So that's kind of one of them things I do see a benefit for. But ultimately, yeah, just go ahead and comment down below. What do you think of spraying herbicide in the fields directly after you go ahead and plant? Like I said, essentially weeding on your terms. Yeah, comment down below. Let me know what you think. I am going to turn this... Oh, shoot, nope. Turn this guy off for just a minute. Because we have to go ahead and take care of this field. And get this rocking and rolling. Missed a couple spots. Oh, man. I'm really hoping the AI is better on 22. Alright, get this off. Now, one of the really weird things that I've noticed recently on this map, I don't know if it's a mod conflict. I don't know if it's... I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. If you'll take a look at my map in the corner there, you will see that my fertilization level actually has not changed on field 10 at all in a while. And field 5 is telling me I don't need to add any fertilizer at all. I know this is wrong. I know that's incorrect. But that's what my equipment is telling me. Now, I don't know if that's because my information is outdated. It's not outdated. It's getting close to being outdated. Or what? Tell me if you guys have... I guess, yeah, lots of questions. Tell me if you guys have that issue when playing Precision. For me, that's probably one of the bigger downfalls when playing Precision, is that you run into these little bugs and glitches and things like that that don't make a whole heck of a lot of sense to you, and there's nothing you can do. Nothing. Well, maybe potentially turn Precision off, load the game up with it off, I don't know, and save it, come back on, and turn Precision back on. I don't know if that would work. Maybe I'll go ahead and try that one of these days, and I'll let you know how that turns out for me. But for me, that's one of my biggest downfalls of using Precision. Otherwise, I'm a big fan. I definitely like using Precision farming. I don't know. I just like it. Oh, man. Yeah, so when I came over here and I limed this field, it was telling me I only needed to lime this front corner right here, and that's it, and the rest of the field was good. Now, the pH level actually was pretty good on the field. That part still remained fairly accurate, but the fertilizing state hasn't changed. It's almost like the crops aren't taking any fertilizer at all, which blows my mind. I don't know. Like I said, it could be a mod conflict, not too sure. Either way, gonna just keep on trucking along, I guess. But I guess at this point, let's pick that up, fold it up. I'm going to continue spraying the fields, and I will probably see you guys in a little bit with something special. What a beautiful day. Not a care in the world. Challenge is just about complete. Love this bench. Love this bench. Not much else for us to do now. There are a couple things I could think of. But you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to wait right here. And with that being said, I think it's time to harvest our soybeans. The big harvest is gonna start. And we better do something about those wool pallets. Welcome back, everyone. As you can see, we are harvesting our soybeans. Ooh. Oh man. Long time coming. Great times to be had by all. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oof. I mean, I tell you what, I've been looking at this field for a long, long time, and I am certainly glad that we finally got it. The only thing that I kind of am regretting is that I did not buy both fields 3 and 4 and then plow down that center, making one large field. I'd say that's probably my only regret about all of this, is that I would have liked to have done that, but it just was not meant to be. Oh shoot, that's the wrong button still. One of these days I'll figure out the button combinations that I have to press to make this all worth its while. Oh, man. Whew. I'm at a loss of words. I'm not going to lie. I'm at a loss of words. I'm not sure what to say. I'm not sure what to say. And I think a lot of that has to do with, you know, this is I kind of had mentioned to you guys before, this is my maiden voyage when it comes to jumping on YouTube. So for me, this is all pretty bittersweet. It's great to know that I could go ahead, set forth a goal, follow through on that goal, and just see how it all turns out. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I would have been doing this on my own as a personal gameplay. You know, I really don't know what would have happened. I'm pretty sure at some point, knowing me, I probably would have quit and given up. If I'm being 100% honest with you, I really, truly, I probably would have quit and given up at some point along the way when things got really tough and really hard. It's like, you know what? I don't want to work this hard. I want to play. I want to play to enjoy it. I'm not going to lie. I'm one of the types of people that really enjoy. If I get a new game, this is a good way to describe it. If I get a new game, depending on what type of game it is, I'll probably play it through on the normal or easy mode right off the bat. Why? I want to enjoy it. I want to have fun. I don't want everything to be a grind all the time, 24/7. I don't know about you guys. I got enough stress in my life without having to come home and stress out some more. Oh, man. There were times. There were times that this got awfully, awfully stressful, and you might be thinking to yourself, well, geez, it's just farming. Yeah. You're right. It is just farming. But there's we got to keep a schedule. Now, I know there are some YouTubers out there that don't necessarily keep a schedule, and, their stuff comes out at any time and various times, and I made a conscious decision that I wanted to make sure that I had videos come out on a regular basis. So that added to stress. And then, you have complications with the map. You have issues with your equipment. Trying to find stuff that's actually going to work for what you want to do, what you want to accomplish. It wears on you. It really does wear on you. There were some stressful times, some late nights, early mornings, doing everything we could to try and get this all taken care of. I definitely think the challenge was worth it. Definitely was worth it. Like I had said before, I really do feel like I had learned a lot. I had gained a lot of knowledge, gained a lot of insight, not just by playing the game, but a lot of knowledge with and about the farm sim community. I mean, I always knew just from streaming that this is just a great community to be a part of. It's a great community to be in. And this didn't just solidify it, but it brought it to the forefront. That this is just a great game, a great group of people that are surrounding this. Now, it's awfully silly to say about a game, and yeah, probably say you're right. But it's some things you just can't explain. There's a different type of people that like to play this game, watch this game. Generally, more laid back. Generally, kinder. And what am I comparing that to? Go put yourself in a Call of Duty or a Fortnite lobby. Maybe even a little GTA lobby, You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. That's not good. This is the exact opposite of that. Oh, man. And I tell you what, I love it. I absolutely love it. And I don't know how many episodes this was going to take. I didn't know any of that. But it feels right. Just feels right. So what we're going to cut off and see now is me doing more of what you're seeing right now. Harvesting. Harvesting our soybeans. The final harvest. Holy cats. That is one tired harvester. Oh my goodness. I tell you what. What a workhorse. Oh, jeez. I remember when we first got the International Harvester. Oh, it still gets me. And it was hard to part ways, but we decided that the Bison was the way to go. And I tell you what, it definitely has earned its keep. Oh, man. We got this spreader right here fairly early on. Gosh darn it, it's been a workhorse for it. It's a little filthy, but whatever. Oh man, and our cedar, we never upgraded that thing one bit. I could have swore we were going to, but it just did not happen. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Well, I tell you what, I went to the shop last night, actually early this morning, and I leased another trailer because we had such a large harvest. Not enough room for it all. So let's hop in here, and as you can see, we ended up with $19,715. Booyah. That is what I call a great harvest. Oh my goodness. So let's head on down to Mule. Why Mule? Because we want the best price. And if you want to get the best price, you have to go to Mule. That is the only thing that is 95% true. Yeah. Oh man, I can't wait to see what we end up getting off of this. I took a look at the prices. Currently, Mule's price is going down, but it is still by far the highest price of them all. So I have a fairly good feeling that we are going to make oodles and oodles of cash. Oh man. I remember when we first started off here. We first started off on this map, and right there was the barn location. Thank goodness for the update of version 2. It expanded the map, made it possible for us to gather more resources, jump out beyond, make more cash, and rock and roll at the exact same time. Oof, I tell you what. It was good times to be had by all, and we had it. Alright, so let's start dumping this. And we'll start dumping this at the exact same time. Oh my gosh, cash is just soaring up. I can't believe it. Well, I can't believe it. It's soybeans. $49,834 for soybeans. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, I'm going to leave those here for right now because this is just absolutely spectacular. I mean, I don't even know what we could do with all of this. Oh man, I tell you what, it's been a great run. It's been a great run. That is for sure. Oh man, like I was saying, this area of the map wasn't even here, but version 2 opened things up for us and made this possible. I would have never thought that. Never thought that in a million years. And then advances were made, and we got to start selling silage and hay and everything else over at this location, at the new barn location. I remember it fairly well. This field up here, we started doing a bunch of contracts on, really opened things up for us, and it just made things better for us as a whole, as a team. Oh man, you take a look at the Angry LB. I still can't pronounce that, so it's still the Angry LB. Holy cats, I tell you what, that expanded our opportunities to sell on this map. And sell we did. We did a lot of great things from time to time, contracts were a huge, huge thing for us. We would have never gotten where we were if it weren't for contracts. I mean, what can you say? That pretty much saved us in the beginning when times were tough, when times were hard, there were struggles, issues that we came across. Never would we have thought that that was going to end up being the come all, save all, our savior, our end game, whatever you want to call it. Oh, geez, and here's this thing. Here's this thing. Me personally, I can't stand this thing, but hey, you might. You might like this. Turn this thing off. Oh, man, and then we come over here to the pigs. The pigs. I can't even believe it. I hate this pig pen. I absolutely hate it, but you know what? It gave us the opportunity to get pigs. Pigs were not on this map as an animal that you could go ahead and get, but they sure heck became one. Huh. I guess what are you going to do? But all things must come to an end, so it is what it is. Having this extra silo over here really made a difference, especially when it came to extra types of crops like our sugar beets. We still have a ton of sugar beets in there. I think we ended up getting too many. Oh well, it is what it is. But it is neat. It is neat to experience all these different things. The joys, the sorrows, the good times and the bad. I tell you what, we had them all. Sometimes, several times in this exact same episode. That's a guarantee. Oh, man. These two fields over here, my goodness, they actually gave us a ton of money. We actually had a lot of harvests over here, bonus harvests, that helped feed a lot of our animals. I never would have figured it, but it really, really panned out. Pretty good, actually. Pretty darn good. Oh, boy. And here we come up on the town. The town. This is where we found the zombies. Sleepwalkers, zombies, whatever you want to call it. Whatever the heck you want to call it. I don't know. Well, at least they seem to be fine right now. Huh. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Well, let's come up over here. Let's take a look at this. As we come up over here, there are our cows. Oh, boy, I love them cows. I tell you what, it's been really good times. Really, really good times with them cows. But like everything else, it has to come to an end. It has to come to an end. Oh, man, I tell you what, egg sale. That's where we go ahead and sell our eggs, right over here. Oh, well, I'm doing something funky. Alright. Yeah, let's go check on that box that we had from over here. I'm not really sure what ended up happening with it. That one box that we had that glitched, let's see where she went. Let's see if we can figure this out. Oh, well that's weird. It seemed to have disappeared. Yeah, because we took and we put it down over here. On one of our first egg sales, we had one crate that wouldn't sell. So we set it down right over here. Weird. Not really sure what's going on with that, but oh well, it is what it is. Oh, and I tell you what, let's go over here and let's take a look at the rest of our animals. And I will go ahead and show you here in just a second. But, yeah. We ended up getting the greenhouses over here. Wasn't really sure about what was going on with those. I still am a little leery. It'd be nice if we had greenhouses where you could actually collect product instead of just like a constant income flow. I don't know, however you want to look at it. But that's one of them things that would be nice if that was a little bit different. But that's just me. That's just me. Alright, so let's come over here. Oh my gosh, let's not do that. That's going to make more problems for us in the long run. Let's get this thing facing the right direction. Alright. Perfect. So take a look at our horses. Yeah, we got our horses. That was a pretty big improvement for us. That one's hiding back in there. What are you going to do? Yeah, it was pretty neat. Pretty neat getting the horses. It was definitely a big step forward for us. The sheep, though, that was huge. That was huge getting all these sheep. Now, we did take care of the wool. I don't want you to panic. We did take care of the wool. We moved it out of the way so we can go ahead and sell it. I don't know if we're going to right at this second, but I don't think we absolutely need to sell the wool as of this moment. Maybe in the future, that's a possibility, but for right now, I think we're okay. But, changes have to be made. Things have to happen in order for everything to work out just fine. And, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, oh man, I'd like to give a special thanks to Taz from Polycount Modding. I appreciate all the hard work and help that you've given me on this challenge for modding different things. Rusty Money Gaming for your encouragement and tips and tricks. I know there are others out there, but these two gentlemen, they helped me out quite a bit, and I want to say thank you. Special thank you to you guys. I mean, it is pretty neat. We've made it this far. We've done a great job. And I guess I don't know what else to say. I just don't know what else to say. We've come a long ways. We really have come a long ways. Okay. Let's drop that off in here. There he is. There he is. Cow's in my way. Gus! Gus, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about this? How this is going? Ah, well. Well, guys, if you like what you're hearing, like what you've seen, I really appreciate all the time that anybody has spent on this. If you want to see more videos like this and more series, go ahead and just smash the heck out of that subscription. Smash the like. Share this video with somebody that you love. Oh, man. I tell you what, it's been fun. It's been great. Turn those notifications on. That way you know when I'm going to be on, when my next series is going to be coming up. I'm not sure when it's going to be. There are going to be things happening. Things happening for sure. But until that time, guys, for myself and Gus, I want to say thanks. Not only thanks for the time, thanks for the memories, and I tell you what, guys, thanks for stopping by.